The Extract tool in the 3D modeling toolset has many different uses. In this video, we will show how to apply multiple textures to the face of 3D objects using the Extract tool. In this example, we have a wireframe view of an exterior wall. We can quickly apply a texture to this wall by first selecting the wall, then going to the Render tab in the Object Info palette, and choosing a texture. Make sure to select the correct side of the wall. We want to texture the exterior of the wall, which is the left side in this case. This can vary depending on the direction the wall was drawn and the mode of the wall tool. Now, choose a texture. I will apply a brick texture and render an OpenGL. As you can see, the entire exterior side of the wall now has a brick texture. To apply a second texture to only part of this wall, we need to extract the surface of the wall. Select the Extract tool from the 3D modeling toolset, set the tool to the Extract Surface mode, and select the exterior face of the wall. The face will highlight in red. Now, click the green check in the toolbar to complete the operation and extract the surface. We now have a NURB surface. You will notice that most of the brick texture has disappeared, but not all of it. This is caused by the fact that the newly created surface is on the same plane as the exterior face of the wall. To properly display the surface, we need to either give the surface a thickness using the Shell Solid tool, or nudge it slightly away from the surface of the wall. In this case, we will nudge the surface away from the wall. Switch to a top plan view, and with the NURB surface still selected, hold the Shift key and use the arrow keys to nudge the surface away from the wall. This will move the NURB surface slightly off of the exterior surface of the wall. Now, when we switch back to a 3D view and render an OpenGL, we no longer see the brick texture, just the extracted NURB surface. Now we can use the Split tool from the basic palette to remove a portion of the surface. Using the Line Trim mode of the Split tool, we can split the NURB surface and choose to keep only the upper half. Hold the Option key on Mac or the Alt key on Windows during this operation to only split the selected surface. Now, just apply a texture to the NURB surface. We now have a wall that has a half brick, half siding texture. This technique can also be used to create a two-toned paint effect, to give a wainscot look to your walls, or to add a band course to the exterior of a house. If you are a Vectorworks architect or landmark user, you can use the Wall Styles feature to create a similar effect by creating offset components. In this next example, we have a model of a computer. It has been converted to a generic solid to reduce its size. We can easily apply an aluminum texture to the overall object, but what about a texture for the screen? To quickly add a separate texture for the screen, we can use the Extract Surfaces tool to extract the face of the computer. Then, using the Shell tool, we can give the NURB surface a thickness of 3 mm. Finally, we can use the Split tool again and split the shell object, and then apply separate textures. You can also use the Extract tool to add 2D attributes to 3D objects. This can be useful if you would like to show 2D hatches on walls or other objects in hidden line renders. Here we have a wall. We can extract a 2D polygon of the surface of this wall by turning on the Create Planar Object setting in the Extract tool preferences. This will create a 2D polygon instead of a NURB surface. Then simply apply a hatch and render in hidden line. Using the Extract tool in this way gives you the ability to quickly add a more stylized and detailed look to your models.